Okay, then that means he's gonna swap, yeah. Just keep shooting them in the back there for me, please. God damn it, bullet hail. Open fire again. It would be better if she was on the other side. You get the point. Dude. Oh, God, you need to get healed immediately. No! Correspondence. We're gonna go with this mission because we fail it gives us more attrition, and we don't want that. Zola Bros is okay. Okay, then we'll go here. And he's best right there. So I'm gonna get over there. That's how we're gonna do it. I don't necessarily like the system either. I remember Ice complaining about it on the Discord, and I was just like, I don't like it either. I don't like the flanking system myself. Alright, there's an event right here, so let's go get to it. As you make way through the urban landscape, you discover that a modest crowd of Warsavians has assembled in the courtyard of one of the tenements. Your arrival is met with wary looks of ill-hidden resentment, disquieted voices, and wary countenances. Aside, you quickly figure out why. Caught in the middle of the fight, the civilians are not only the first to be gutted, but also the first to suffer the enemy's retributive actions. They know what little shield did. They know that what little shield them from war is now shattered forever, and proclaim loudly that the uprising will be the death of Warsaw. Here and now, your team is definitely not welcome. I'm just gonna say nothing and carry on. Uh-oh. So confused. The reason why... Shit, yeah, no, we're not gonna be going there, are we? The reason why the Warsaw Uprising happened, mostly because... Here's another event. Stretched across the marred cityscape lies a wreck of a crashed B-24 Liberator, an allied plane used for supply drops for the uprising. This particular one bears the mark as the United Kingdom's Royal Air Force. The discovery surprises you as you recall no recent intel about any allied planes being shot down over Warsaw. Judging from the overall state of the wreckage, the pilot must have attempted emergency landing, somehow holding the plane together well enough to avoid turning into a massive fireball. What you initially mistook for grease turns out to be faint smudges of blood trailing away from the cockpit to a nearby alleyway. Some of the crew might be still... Alright. Follow the trail. You come up upon the backyard of a small resident lot where you spot a curious mound that turns out to be a freshly dug grave, and a shallow one at that. It's not exactly a grave marker, but you cannot help but notice that someone has left behind an aircrew brevet, or a flying badge, as its base. However, whoever made this was either in great pain or great hurry, but it is nothing to indicate what could have happened afterward. Leave the grave alone and leave. Whoever lies there deserves some peace. You leave the dead alone and move on your task. The reason why the Warsaw Uprising happened was because the Soviets were, well, essentially, they were right on the Vistula River. And the Polish Home Army, or the Underground Resistance, basically had two options. We either uprise right now and try to establish communications with the Soviets and try to liberate Warsaw, which failed. Or, we don't do anything, Soviets liberate Warsaw, and the Home Army is purged by the Soviets, basically, for being too weak. And the Soviets would use it as propaganda. So it's just like, it was a damned if you do, damned if you don't situation, but it was better to do than don't, in my opinion. I remember seeing a YouTuber, basically, who, he had a random event where an old lady asked him, was it worth it? And he's just like, I don't know, I'm not Polish, I have no emotional value in this game. And I'm like, but, you know, he said he had historical value, that he knows what's happened, you know, the ongoings of the Polish Uprising and whatnot. I'm just like, then the answer's yes, you asshole. Shit. Okay, we're gonna go around. See, I came back for you. Fuck. I kinda want to conserve as much ammo as I got. If I don't need a fight, I'm not gonna fight. Fuck, it caused bleeding on him. You might think it's kind of weird for children fighting in war, but believe it or not, the Germans actually also had children fight in war. In 1943, Hitler took the Hitler Youth Organization, or the League of German Worker Youth, as it's also known as. Bandage bundle. Remove one random negative effect. Oh, okay then. Nobody's in the rear with her. Shit. User's not in. She needs to be in the middle. Okay then. In 1943, basically, Hitler took the Hitler Youth, basically, and made the 12th SS Panzer Division, which is also known as the Hitler Juden. Juden? No, that's Jewish. Jugend Division. And essentially their first combat would have been on Normandy, where they suffered 80% casualties trying to hold off the entire breach in Caen. And I'm gonna shoot you as well, just to cause you bleeding. Oh Jesus. Oh shit. And whatchamacallit, they would also be used in the, I want to say, the Ardennes offensive, which at the same time they would suffer horrible casualties as well as there, because the Ardennes offensive was very effective as far as catching the Allies off guard. Basically, it managed to push into the entirety of Belgium, or at least in the Ardennes forest part of Belgium, should I say. But the problem is they weren't able to capture it and had to abandon most of their equipment due to lack of supplies and fuel and whatnot. And thereafter, the Hitler Youth Division was sent to Budapest, where it would try to hold Budapest as much as possible, but due to lack of anything, would have to retreat to Vienna, Austria, where it surrendered to the 7th U.S. Army. What I'm going to do with you is I'm going to basically just like, yes, kill them all, my child. Shot, damn. I'm gonna just keep, whatchamacallit, I'm literally just gonna use this kid to, resist to bleeding. Because resilience is a thing, right? Resilience means how well you're able to... Yeah, because he actually has resilience, whereas these guys don't have any resilience whatsoever. And then you need to be, oh, what the... Character suppressed, right. The dog has 0 resilience. You know, I wouldn't be able to shoot the dog either, I'm sorry. Wally. God damn it. Alright, we're probably gonna need to start healing people, but you can't because you're suppressed. Alright, since... Actually, we got more long shot than we do, so, well, open fire actually is pretty good. Turn 3. She's no longer suppressed. She's no longer outpressed either. Oh ho 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 ho. Take down. Uh-oh. Why is that one working? Is it because... No, it's not because of actions. It's because in the spot he's in, because these are the first two. Okay, then, so he literally needs to be in the right there. Alright, so, no, I'm not gonna ploy. I'm gonna open fire here. He's not dead, really? Oh, he's got one fucking health left. Piece of shit. Now he's gonna bullet hail. And now...
Przyniosłem opatrunki.
So now he's no longer suppressed. She's no longer suppressed. Clear shot. Fuck you. Crit, nice. Goddamn single shot. Yeah, because that's the third spot. 3-4, yeah. Okay, I need to really first aid you. I could have done quick fix maybe. Who knows? It sucks the dog doesn't necessarily count. Oh, god damn it.
Głowa do góry, Wiaro. Mam leki.
Now they're gonna start shooting again. Oh! Okay, well that's not too bad. But I need you to... Yeah, God damn it, kid!
Yeah.
Just killed. Is he not dead? Did I not see an 11 for damage?
Trzeba to opatrzyć.
It's gonna start shooting. God damn it. Killed, damn you! The dog's gonna start gnawing again. I'm gonna take the kid, heal him up, patch him up. There you go, just gonna touch you right in the ass. Here's your anal cream for that butt hurt. He has no more activation, you have no more activation. I'm gonna deploy you. How did that fucking cause the healing noise to happen? Nice, shoot, dead. I wonder if now that we shot the dog handler, the dog is now going to go into rampage. That'd be interesting. Probably not. Probably is, actually.
Trzeba to opatrzyć.
Actually, no, because the dog already did an activation. Yeah, there we go. Okay, then. God damn it, kid. Floyd. I don't know why that causes the, oh, she's bleeding. Bandage her. And then they're gonna start gnawing at us and taking us. Yeah, okay, then. Suppressed but not bleeding. Damn it, this is where I wish I had, yeah, okay then. Just shoot the dog. Nice. That got him to change, huh? Character suppressed. Shoot the dog again. And again. Oh, thank God. Covers a thing. There we go. It's because you have no ploy? Can't ploy you? Can't ploy you. Oh, God damn it. Clear shot. It's amazing on how short rounds are now all of a sudden, because we got 3 people that fire pistol rounds. And I'm just like, amazing on how we have so much rifle ammo now. God damn it. Alright, here's what I'm gonna do. First aid you.
Trzeba to opatrzeć.
I'm gonna get the kid to first aid you. Just shoot him. There we go. Nobody's died. We're victorious. You're shooting me. Motherfucker! God damn it, bounced off his helmet.
Dude.
This might turn ugly here. There we go.
Dada.
Draw out. Okay, then that means he's gonna swap, yeah. Just keep shooting them in the back there for me, please. God damn it, bullet hail. Open fire again. It would be better if she was on the other side. You get the point. Oh god, now you're bleeding.
Dude.
Oh god, you need to get healed immediately. No! Oh hey, but he's resistant to the bleeding. Now there's nobody to deploy you with. Sucks. Yeah, I'm not gonna like this. I'm not gonna like this at all. There we go, crit. No, crit on the fucking barrel, not him. God damn it. You missed him. Oh, fuck. That single shot, but oh, fuck it. I've given up to figuring out this game's logic. Alright, you're gonna need to heal
Trzeba to
yourself.
opatrzeć.
Dumb as that sounds, we're down a person here. They still got 5 people and we can't fucking run. Now, can we? Can we run? Abandoned mission. Can we run away from battle? Oh, god damn you. Kill. Damn you.
Dude.
Oh, god damn it. Miss, thank god. Dogs are deadly because they can just ignore cover like an
Trzeba to
asshole.
opatrzeć.
Happy.
God damn it. Now they're gonna be suppressed. He moved. Can we? Oh no, we cannot. Thank God, miss. God.
Dude.
Oh fuck.
Trzeba to opatrzeć.
No, and they're not gonna shoot the fucking kid. God damn it. Leave the kid alone.
Trzeba to opatrzyć.
Kid's also a healer, but
Dude.
fuck. Oh, god damn it. Stop shooting my people. Let my people go. Actually, no, you cannot. Thank God, crit. Well, that was a waste.
Stuff.
God damn it. Thank God. Turn 6. Shoot. Please don't die. Please don't die. Fuck.
Trzeba to opatrzyć.
Another one shot can kill her. God damn it. Open fire. There's nobody to play with, so she's just gonna keep. Oh, yeah, a Drod. Okay then. She can be in cover now. God damn it. Can we kill? Yes, we can. Kill.
Du.
Trzeba to opatrzyć.
I was gonna. They're gonna. They're gonna bleed out. Is the dog gonna attack none of them? Okay then, Jesus. They're gonna. Oh god, they're bleeding. Oh, it's just us now.
Du.
Shoot the damn dog. God, now you're gonna be. Oh, resist the bleeding. Thank God. But now we don't have any more short. Yeah. We couldn't do this. We were so close. We collected 4 out of 5, but then that one patrol fucked us up. We just ran out of ammunition to fight with. God. I mean, not every day is going to be a good day. A black eye while your men catch your attention, prompting you to personally investigate. Apparently, there's a new cook at one of the Uprising's mess halls whose temper is short of extraordinary, especially when it comes to some criticizing his cooking. You are also baffled to learn that this is not even the cook's first incident that physical abuse runs rampant during his shifts. Braun. Your teammate pays the cook a visit during one of the meals, right in front of the gathered resistance fighters. Although you are not there to supervise the event yourself, you receive reports later on that the sound of punches hitting their marks is oddly satisfying. Mysteriously, incidences of abuse in the kitchen also cease. We got momentum. Next day. August 10th, 1944. I did not expect to use that many short rounds, to be honest. I was quite amazed. Anyway, I did say I would read through the codex, or at least I was going to say I was going to read through the codex. Paramedic. Jadwiga, Mazarek, paramedic, nicknames Jaga, likes Parisian-style clothes, dislikes rain and cold weather. A Warsaw-born teacher and former instructor of the Polish Scouting and Guiding Association, so the Boy Scouts or the Girl Scouts, whatever. Yeah, it's scouting, essentially. Having received the basics medical training during her time with the Scouts, she volunteered to help the Rising as a paramedic, complete 5 missions with the paramedic in the party, and unlock previous codex entry. Unlock previous... okay, then. Krzysztof Zelensky, Home Army soldier. Nickname Orlek Zolna. Likes long walks on the countryside, dislikes those who question orders. A soldier of Warsaw branch of the Home Army, a headstrong man who yearns to reclaim his city for the future Polish government. Unlock the previous codex entry. Okay, complete reach veterancy. Casimir's Liz, scoundrel, nickname Leibko or Kozak. I'm gonna call you Zach. Pre-war memorabilia, can't blame you. Dislikes children, can't blame you. Son of a postman and cinema worker and self-proclaimed proud entrepreneur of Roziki Bazaar. He is a longtime trade partner of the Polish underground resistance movement, supplying them with armament components in exchange for high-quality counterfeit Ken Cardin. Franzik Ronsky, scout. Nicknames Kauka or Franik. Likes firecrackers, dislikes heights. A member of the Zawiza group, comprising of the youngest scouts of the Grey ranks. Like many other auxiliary child soldiers, he serves the uprising as a runner, complete. Okay, then, yeah. Let's look at the weapons. DP-27, formerly machine gun, less formally known as the record player due to its disc-shaped magazine. The DP-27 is a sturdy support weapon used by the forces of the Soviet Union that is frequently praised for consistent performance in the face of highly detrimental conditions. Against combat parameters, remains somewhat outshined by its German equivalents. I have the same feeling. Flammenwerfer 41, a standard German Flammenwerfer that has been frequently deployed by the Nazi Brennkommando. This particular version was designed for the express purpose of clearing enemy trenches and fortified areas. Though not a particular weapon by any realistic means, or practical weapon by any realistic means, its pronounced effect on enemy morale cannot be overstated. Gewehr 43. The improvements introduced into the Gewehr 43 semi-automatic rifle stem from the two desperate sources: the overtly restrictive design decisions behind the preceding Gewehr 41, and the successful reverse engineering of the captured Soviet SVT-40 rifles. As a result, the weapon became lighter, more reliable, and most importantly, more mass-producible. Kar 98K, a shorthand for Carbiner 98 Kurs or Carbine 98 Short. The Kar 98K is a standard service rifle, the Wehrmacht supporting a 5-round clip and a bolt-action mechanism. The weapon has enjoyed enduring popularity ever since its introduction in 1935, and I would say even still has a good popularity as the quote-unquote best bolt-action rifle of the war, though I don't know about that. I like it. That's all that matters, and I want one, but I can't get it, except unless for cheap unless I go Yugoslav. Mauser C96, sometimes nicknamed the broom handle or the box, this Great War-era pistol and its many copies has enjoyed enduring popularity not only to its native Germany, but also China, Spain, and the Soviet Union, and also, I think it was also here in America back when it was first made. As a result, you could buy one. Between all available variations, C96 supports an impressive array of calibers and accessories. MG34, the weapon of choice of German gunnery teams and a mainstay of the Wehrmacht support weapons. Considered an equally innovative and reliable general purpose machine gun, the weapon is notably light enough to be carried by one person. Despite that fact, an assistant gunner is often used for maximum firing efficiency, especially during stationary defense. Molotov cocktail, originally coined by the Finns to deride the Soviet foreign minister Vyacheslav Molotov. A Molotov cocktail is a catch-all term for broad spectrum of improvised incendiary devices. While the specifics may vary, it can be safely assumed that any of these cocktails will employ some variation of a bottle, a flammable substance, and a burning cloth wick. Did I see the kid with? I need to check his skills actually. A gun, M1895, a revolver that is known for its extraordinary ability to withstand abuse, though hampered by a reloading system that was obsolete on arrival. Such flaws did not stop the M1895 from achieving general popularity and becoming the standard issue sidearm of the Red Army. Both single action and double action versions of the revolver are known to exist. The double action is the hardest thing to fucking fire, though. The trigger is just stuck. Piat. The British answer to anything heavier than an armored car. The Piat was designed with the intention of supplanting the Empire's increasingly effective number 68 AT rifle grenade into an anti-tank role. The rare capability to remain safe and usable in confined spaces has made it a popular armor-penetrating armament across main resistance movement in Europe. Enemies. Dog. With the high tensions of pre-uprising Warsaw, trained dogs found great use among the occupying Nazi forces. They are frequently deployed to intimidate concentration camp prisoners as a policing agent. Dog handler. No military dog can operate effectively without a proper handler, excelling in guard duty due to intimidation factor they provide. Such specialist pairs usually end up being assigned to prisons and railroad police outfits. In this specific case, the unit in question belongs to the SS. The sight of Bren Commando. The sight of flamethrowers among German troops, although uncommon, is not altogether unusual, especially during operations that involve assaulting trenches and fortified buildings. Moreover, specialized variants of such troops are known to have been deployed to Warsaw with the express purpose of destroying culturally significant structures and engaging in terror combat. Grenadier. In context of the Wehrmacht, the term grenadier, or more correctly Panzergrenadier, may refer either to the lowest rank of German soldier or units of the mechanized infantry. Despite the name, they are not restricted to wielding grenades, as should the need arise. They can provide supporting fire with MP40 machine guns. So no, Grenadier was essentially just the term for riflemen. Well, there were riflemen, just purely. There was an honorary title called Fusilier, but I think that was with one of, just only specifically one of the Panzer divisions that still was held over from the original before the creation of the Wehrmacht. I need to look that up. The Grenadier essentially is just the basic rifleman. Panzer Grenadier were grenadiers or riflemen that were in panzer regiments, usually, or not really, mechanized regiments. Panzer Grenadiers were given to mechanized divisions, which usually were also combined with armored divisions. So you had mechanized divisions of Panzer Grenadiers, and then you would also have in armored divisions, you'd have a mechanized detachment with them also meaning Panzer Grenadier. It's basically armored soldier, which in the U.S. Army, if you look at armored divisions in World War II, basically there was a distinction between riflemen and armored riflemen. Armored riflemen were specifically mechanized troops sent with otherwise, like the M5 half-track in mechanized divisions, or attached to the armored, which in American military combined arms was everything. So yes, and then motorized infantry as trucks would just be riflemen, along with grenadier in the Wehrmacht. Pioneer, not unlike the British sappers, these are the soldiers charged with performing field engineering and construction tasks with the German army. They are typically deployed as point men, forming the core of the specialized pioneer battalions and other similar combat engineer units. Yeah, pioneers were mostly for engineering and construction tasks of setting up defenses, whereas Sturm Pioneer was actually demolitions. They would go out and destroy enemy defenses or construction works. Scheiss Becker troop. Becker. At least it's not, I pronounce them as Brecker first, which means breaker in German, but that's wrong. And hand grenade launchers lost popularity sometime after the Great War. The concept of rifle-mounted rifle discharge launchers increasingly gained traction. One such implements of the 1942 Scheiss Becker, Becker, yeah, commonly distributed to German soldiers who then tend to wield it in tandem with a Kar 98K rifle. So that thing right there, the extension on the muzzle, is essentially you would attach a grenade into it and it would fire. The M1 Garand also had a similar concept to that, but it it looked more like an actual pineapple grenade with a stick attached with fins, and you would stick it on the, yeah. Riflemen. Armed with Kar 98K bolt-action rifles, these men are the rank and file soldiers of the Wehrmacht, originally designated as Schützen or shooters. With the Wehrmacht, it would still have been Grenadier. Grenadier isn't specifically a soldier with an MP40 or grenades. Grenadier squads that were specifically issued MP40s were called Sturm Grenadiers, or essentially assault grenadiers. And that was early on in the war, and then when it got into the Volksgrenadier divisions, they would have been given, it would have been like a Sturm platoon, I forget the name of it, but they had been all issued STG-44s, but this was late war, Volksgrenadier never happened, and you would never see like a full company or platoon given STGs, but still, Sturm Grenadier was still a thing in the Volks. They're more like Strauss Troop, yes. Which essentially means shock troop, but with Germany, it's mistranslated as stormtrooper. Associated with conscripted German men would eventually end up being renamed Panzergrenadier after the reorganization of October. Despite this change, non-nomenclatural, their purpose and equipment have remained the same. So, riflemen here, I guess, Volksgrenadier were essentially reformed divisions. A Volksgrenadier division essentially is a division that got destroyed or otherwise, or not sometimes. Basically, it was a reformed division that essentially you would have conscripted Germans in it. Yes, you would have essentially new recruits with a veteran sergeant. And, whatchamacallit, yeah. Their experience was varied, but they hoped with the veteran sergeant and the new recruits, that would help the effectiveness of the recruits, and in some regards, it did. Basically, because the saying goes, it's better to have a lion as a lead 1,000 sheep than a sheep lead 1,000 lion. Which is true. Officer. Bearing the markings of a lieutenant or the lowest officer rank of the Wehrmacht, such soldiers of importance are distinguishable from enlisted personnel by different insignia and style uniform. Traditionally understood as a position of authority, the rank is nonetheless capacious enough to include everything from infantry leaders to assistant surgeons. And then if you want me to get into officers, basically how many officers between the SS and the Wehrmacht, because the SS had their own ranking system, unlike the Wehrmacht. It was somewhat similar to the Wehrmacht, but its own thing, much on how the Luftwaffe also had its ranking system. It still operated the same way as basically you would go from private to general and whatnot, but in the SS, it got really more complicated, even towards the end of the war, because you would have these things, what were they called, graffitas? Which were essentially, towards the end of the war, Hitler started appointing SS officers not based off of, experience or rank or veterancy or anything like that, but essentially as territorial governors. Anyway, I spent a long fucking time talking in that goddamn codex. I think I'm gonna cut the episode here. Sorry about that. I only did one mission and we failed. But, yeah. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I will see you in the next one. Adios.